I started my career in advertising in New York, and I never really knew where it was going, but I knew I wanted to start my own business at some point because everyone in my family was an entrepreneur. I grew up thinking anything was possible. And I felt like there was an opportunity in the women's sports space. No one was focused on women's sports. Everyone said, "You're crazy, you can't start a business in women's sports, there's no money in it." And that made me want to do it even more. So I started a business focused on female athletes in women's sports, representation, marketing consulting. I realized that the bigger opportunity is around the broader healthy, active living space, but for women. And for me, it was always about building positive female role models and helping amazing women create a platform for their messages. Because particularly in the women's sports space, so many female athletes are doing incredible stuff and they're amazing people, but no one knows who they are. So I wanted to change that. Everyone in my family was an entrepreneur. My mother and father started a business when I was very young, and I was always witnessing the behind the scenes of that and knew how hard it was, but also how rewarding it was for them. My grandfather was my ultimate inspiration in terms of life, really, but entrepreneurship and values and hard work and having a strong work ethic. And he was my cheerleader. So I knew I could go to him for advice about anything. I wish I could tell my younger self that it's all going to be okay. I still have to tell my older self that. But I think one of the challenges is in an intense environment of any sort, it's so easy to lose perspective. And as a kid, you don't have the life experience to know that hard times or even hard moments have a light at the end of the tunnel. And now I do. I know that even the hardest things have some sort of positive result. I love the idea of uniting women through social media towards a greater goal. And the fact that you've created this campaign and that you're recognizing the importance of that, and that we as a group, as a collective, have so much power and can inspire each other and support each other is so great. And that's such a core belief for me and the business that I've built. So the WeAre campaign has great potential, and I think this is just the beginning of something even bigger. I am Amy Stanton, founder and CEO of Stanton&Company, and I'm an ambassador for the LA Sparks We Are Women campaign. Join us 8:30-15 as we break barriers and break records. We are strong, we are women, we are LA.